Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
You got it. Come on. Clock! Cover! Let it fly! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Get up! Up court! Yo, look at the clock! And one! Yo, get it up! Hey, Cog, man! Bust that! And the foul! Hey, yo, look at the clock! Oh, shoot that! Turn it up! Hey, hit me up.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league. Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Well, there are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Barnes. Embiid is out there with Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the four-man position. And for the Spurs, Vaughn is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Magician. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Capella in at the center position. So Philadelphia will get the first possession.
Who's got Simmons?
Now Simmons. And there's the pass to Barnes.
Get mine, get mine. Yo, Simmons.
Embiid with it.
Hey, whose man is it? Yo, kick it out, get the perimeter.
Buries it down low.
He's never bashful when it comes to getting tricky with it. Embiid is very confident with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Sexton. Capella trying to free himself up. Barnes against Warren. Barnes looking around. Over Vaughn. The offensive rebound. Simmons. And Capella sends it back. Daniels passes to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Here's Falls. Off target from three-point range.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Simmons the bounce pass. Capella against Embiid. And Capella sends it back. Warren against Barnes. And it's Warren with the jam.
And this guy just gets buckets. Warren is more than capable of finishing on that drive.
The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Embiid.
No shot.
Barnes outside. Shoots over Warren. Hits the front of the rim and out. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Falls. He's covered by Warren. Embiid trying to break loose. Comes up empty down low. Here's Magician. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now here's Simmons. turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And they get it. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the inside, Magician, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Embiid. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
And you talk to some of his teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
San Antonio leading by 6. And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
Simmons inside the line. Count that bucket.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
The pass to Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by a Magician. Passes it to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Here's Magician, guarded by Simmons. To the paint. No good from Magician. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Kicks it to Simmons. Barnes outside. High post, Embiid. Capella's there. Barnes trying to free himself up. Daniels, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. Pass to Magician. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Magician's got 7 points in the game.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Simmons inside, and the layup is good. Simmons got his third basket of the night. Spurs leading by 5. Magician passes to Sexton. And here is Warren. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. From the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Barnes. The putback. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
It's sent back down by Simmons. And it's Capella missing. Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Barnes dishes to Simmons. Now the feed to Embiid. Here's Falls. Got a hand on it. Here's Sexton. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Down low. And that one's good. Daniels.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Pass to Sexton. Now the pass to Vaughn. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Vaughn's got 5.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Simmons looking it over. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Passes it to Vaughn. Good, nice job down low. He's got 7.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Falls. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
There's the drive. No good from Magician.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
A 3-ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. And now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Make some noise! All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ware kicks to Stewart. And the pass to Magician. The tray. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Appreciate
foul.
about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Ben Simmons, 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Spurs leading by 3. Bouknight passes to Magician. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now Simmons. He's got 9. He kicks to Clark. Back to Simmons. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
He's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Spurs leading by 5. Here's Magician. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Clark has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Simmons. He takes it in. Here's Cole. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Magician passes to Ware. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Warren finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Here's Magician. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Simmons with it. Now guarded by a Magician. Cole's shot is good.
And we talk about ball distribution. Simmons is a terrific floor general as he proves once again.
Here's Magician. Drills it from outside. Magician's got 19 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes it to Cole. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Warren. That shot is off. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Ware. Last time out, he had 13 points.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Magician. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Riley. Book Knight out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Maledon. And it's Ware in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Book Knight. Mulder grabs the miss. Inside. And Cole kicks to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mulder with the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Maledon. The pass to Ware. Driving inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Mulder. And Ware pulls it down. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped. Here's Springer. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Warren. Book Knight with the rebound. Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Maledon passes to Book Knight. Here's Ware. Pass to Book Knight. Now here's Maledon. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there.
From James Book Knight.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Springer. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Ware. Passes to Maledon. And here is Book Knight. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 6. Here's Ware. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Mulder. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Now here's Book Knight. From 13, it's hauled in by the 76ers.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
But you see why Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Ware, and he lays it straight in. Ware's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Springer. Out to the right wing. Here's Mulder. Good on the triple.
Michael Mulder.
Mulder's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Maledon passes to Book Knight.
Come on, box him out, man.
And the shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Mulder. 9 points in the game so far, and they'll keep possession. Now here's Melodon. Pass to Riley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
And yeah, we had some battles, and you can't forget about guys like Dirk Nowitzki. We had to play 2 ways then. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
And the first one drops.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
And so he hits both. And here are the 76ers now. 6-point game. There's the pass to Barnes. Pass to Mulder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Falls. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Riley. Passes it to Mulder. Driving to the basket. And that one, good. And it's now only a 1-point San Antonio lead.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Right side Warren. Here's the 3.
You got it. Come on, come on.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Vaughn. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melodon. Mulder grabs the miss. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Magicians checked in for San Antonio.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Seventy-one.
76ers on defense. They trail by 1. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle.
Hey, right here.
Vaughn can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He scored 53 points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And it's Barnes on the follow. And the 76ers lead by 1. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, man, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
And it's Warren with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And he gets it to go.
Sexton.
And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Embiid inside. Capella covering. It's good from long range. He's got 11.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second three of the quarter, third overall.
Here's Magician, guarded by Simmons. Down low. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Magician. 19 points in the game. Outside, Sexton. Warren against Barnes. Warren, good.
TJ Warren.
And the Spurs lead by 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
San Antonio ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Here's Magician. Shoots the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And that one drops. Embiid's got 6.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Vaughn can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Tipped away. Here's Magician. Right side, Sexton. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Pass to Sexton. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Barnes. Embiid trying to break loose. Outside for Simmons. And he overshot that one, missing. Spurs leading by 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 13 feet away. Rebound by Magician. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Sexton. Oh, offensive interference.
Goaltending call. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
The 76ers trail by 5.
Hey, look at yours.
Here's Springer. From past the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sexton for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Magician.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. They've got Simmons. Embiid is out there with Barnes. And it's Daniels in at the power forward. The 76ers trail by 7. Falls. Defended by Sexton. Barnes outside. Wants to get... to Simmons and does. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Back to Sexton. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Rebounded by Capella.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
That one good for 2.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 14. Here's Embiid. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Embiid's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Magician, guarded by Simmons. 5 on the clock. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sexton against Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. And he drives in. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The pass to Daniels. Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. They get the rebound, and Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Here's Falls. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And Sexton has it in the corner. It's sent back down by Simmons. Capella against Embiid. The open look here for Sexton. Hands it from downtown.
Colin Sexton.
Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Warren with the ball for the Spurs. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Outside for Sexton. And that one is hammered home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Philadelphia calls time here. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, you've seen what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Simmons with it. He's got...
Substitution on the court.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Clark finds Warren. Here's Springer.
Screen.
Pass to Clark. That one's off. Still out of sync. Spurs leading by 15. And here is Bouknight. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Springer. To the paint. Here's Ware. 7 points in the game. Here's Bouknight. And the shot goes in. Bouknight's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Springer. Here's Clark. Misses from short range. Here's Ware. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And Philadelphia calls time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Spurs on defense. Cole the pass to Springer.
I got him.
To stop the drought, and he jams it with authority.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
San Antonio with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Magician. His three-pointers off the mark.
After a monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Bouknight.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
Yeah, and even then, it's a tough play. Here's Springer. With the drive. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
The 76ers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Springer. He's got 6. 11 feet away. Here's Cole. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Isaiah Stewart.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Spurs?
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The Spurs making a switch here. Warren's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Warren. To the inside. Here's Springer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And he makes the first. The Spurs making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 1:29 left in the third. Here's Magician. 30 points in the game. Sexton attacking. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 17 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Barnes outside. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now Sexton. He's got 17. Here's Magician. And that one hits back iron. Now here's Barnes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Magician, the basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Assist from
Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Springer. He's got 8. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. Just needs to keep taking and making it from there.
And so it's San Antonio controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Sexton. He's out there with Magician. Isaiah Stewart out there with T.J. Warren.
To take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Magician. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Magician's got 13 points in the second half.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Cole. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Plenty of space. Rebound San Antonio. Stewart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Warren. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Springer. He sinks the 11-footer.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
San Antonio calls timeout, and the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Spurs leading by 21. Here's Magician. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Ben Simmons.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, number 5. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Nobody near Barnes. Rebound San Antonio. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Warren dishes to Sexton. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Philadelphia shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside, Simmons driving the lane, and another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
Sexton the pass to Magician. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Stolen by Warren. Passes it to Capella. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Barnes. The three. Rebound San Antonio.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Now Simmons, after T.J. Warren's three-pointer that didn't go. Down low. Here's Embiid, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it, skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons driving in. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Magician, guarded by Simmons. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Barnes. The pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Embiid. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Magician. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Magician's got 38 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Simmons got 20.
Oh, man, he's doing a little of everything for this team. Embiid's floor awareness, really impressive.
Magician passes to Vaughn. Now, here's Sexton. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Count that one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Sexton. Good on the 13-footer. Sexton's got 11 in the second half.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over.
Joel Embiid.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Pass to Magician. To the inside, and stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three.
Did a lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
The 76ers trail by 18. Bounce pass Embiid. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Barnes kicks to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
I mean, how do you guard that? Simmons, he's a big guy with some incredible dribble movement.
Here's Sexton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
That one on Embiid.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
At the line for your Spurs, Colin Sexton. Shooting one.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Here's Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Simmons left side. That shot no good. Spurs leading by 17. Warren the pass to Magician. Warren kicks to Sexton. Lays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 7 now in this quarter.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 14 points here in the second half.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Sexton with it. Six to shoot. Here's Magician. Guarded by Simmons. No good from Magician. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 17. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Magician. No good with the triple.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And here's Barnes for 3, kept alive. Basket, good. Embiid's got 20.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Here's Magician, guarded by Simmons. Magician passes to Vaughn. Here's Magician.
2 minutes.
Takes the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Simmons. Out left to the wing. Shoots a fader. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Spurs ball.
Cole's check in for Embiid. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Magician.
Oh, man. Anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
On the wing, Barnes. And a wide-open look for Simmons. On the money with the open jumper.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's Magician. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Capella, the pass to Magician. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yo, get outside, get outside.
Barnes against Warren. Barnes kicks to Daniels. Back to Barnes. Vaughn with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The 3. The shot comes out. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, everyone.
You know, with the rise of player activism in recent years, I'm wondering if you've given any thought to using the platform of the All-Star Game to shine a light on causes that are important to you.
That's something I have on my mind. We've seen a lot of players speaking out on social issues over the past year or so, but I haven't had much time to get anything going on the front for the All-Star Game. But I've got a few ideas, so hopefully you'll hear from me, you know, if some of those things come to fruition.
Can you share what sort of issues you'd like to address?
I don't want to get too into that right now, but I'm a very political guy and I have a lot of strong feelings on things we need to do for our community. So whether it's All-Star Weekend or just some other time, you'll be hearing from me more when things, start to happen in the future for sure.
Okay, let's change gears. Any favorite moments from All-Star Games past?
Oh, yeah. I'm a student of the game, Candace, so I've studied up on this, watched old games on YouTube and all that, and I think, 2003 is probably the best actual All-Star game from a competitive standpoint. It's the only one that went into double OT, so that says it all right there. Plus, it was Jordan's last All-Star game, and he was in Washington while he was on the Wizards, so that was cool. So the whole thing was fantastic. 2003 for sure, yeah.
2003. Great stuff. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you, guys.
Ice Trey, how I'm reppin' in Atlanta. I swear that I'm gifted and some people call me Santa. Look, every bar spit is cold, I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me sell ticks. I make hop a flight to Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and that's where DeMelo. I might see LeVar sitting courtside with Jello. Rhymes so tight, make you feel it in your spleen. You know that I'm a bull, just ask Zach LaVine. I'm a point guard, how I'm giving out directions. I'm a Cavalier out in Cleveland, call me Sexton. Then I fly to Texas, you know I'm never average. Drop a triple-double like I'm Luka with the Mavericks. Most valuable player, they thought I was a joker. Then I cooked them up like some nuggets in a toaster. They begging me to stop, they swear that I'm vicious. But I'm a bad boy when I kick it with the Pistons. Man, I'm feeling gold, and might kick it in the bay. Pull up deep range, call me Curry, call me Clay. Back against the wall, I'm the plug in the socket. If you give me space, I'ma take off like a rocket. Big boy in the paint, you know I never miss. Ask on this, every bar spit it hits. When it's crunch time, I turn into Kawhi. I keep a straight face, but I am a fun guy. Yes sir, I'm a king, need a crown and a scepter. The best of my generation, who could do it better? Never told me what I could, only told me what I can't. So I turned into a grizzly, man, that's where the John Morant. Man, I'm feeling wealthy, I think I need a butler. My bars produce heat, I don't gotta wait for summer.
Here comes LaMelo Ball with his hair on fire. Wow! For a lot of years, and he plays with so much energy. Speed is his game. Hornets lead by 11. Long three. Oh, LaMelo!
Look, I only want the bucks, not the nonsense. I'm a Greek freak, see me dominate on offense. I swear I keep it cold like I'm Minnesota. If I'm running through your town, I'm at Bulldozer. I stand above the rest like I'm a giant. I never seen a pelican fly high in the Zion. Please give me a mission, I promise I can handle. I can turn the Knicks around, man, that's where the Mr. Random. Look, wanna come around, you know I bring the thunder. They try to count me out, but I'm a youngin' with some hunger. I always had to work, never been handed me. You know my game is all around magic like I'm Anthony. I do what I want, I do what I please. A savage at the rim, Philly yelling out and beat. Now I'm riding out of Phoenix.